昨日はしゃぎすぎた皆さん、レスキュー開始。モーニングレスキュー、モーニングレスキュー、モーニング。辛いやつを救え、ウコンの力、モーニングレスキュー。補充しよう。
決めていたはずなのに、変わることのない景色に目をそらしてた。小さな雪が欲しくてうつむいた。白い眩しさだけに焦がれてた。夏をかき綴るノートの終わりが近づいてくる。やがて訪れる日にはせめて笑顔のままで手を振りたくて、歩き続けることでしか届かないものがあるよ。今も温かな手のぬくもりを探し続けている。いくつもの優しさを繋いでもたどり着けないから、今も何度でも僕は夏の面影を振り返るよ。
兄さんはいなくならないって証明して。代償もなく願いを叶えられることなんてありえない。いずれ去る時には必ず言霊で心をねじ曲げることになる。あなたは今何色ですか？知らない。しま
桜舞う夜にもう一度夢を見よう現実を脱ぎ捨て花になろう遥かな風のささやき耳を澄ませば
Hello, and welcome back to Anima, and let's get started with today's read-through. Today is day 19. So how do we start day 19? Shutta. Day 19. Masumi Town Council? What the fuck? Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. Excavation ban ordinance in effect. If you see someone digging a hole, stop them by force. Masumicho Council. Ah, finally! It's time. Fumiya-san, this.
そこに書かれている通りよ。町長の強権発動でスピード思考だったよ。
Well, I suppose it couldn't be helped.
監視してくれる？
I bear no part of the responsibility for this small part. I'll do my best. It's time. And that's why I've been assigned to surveillance.
待ってください。意義ありまくりです。
Let's hear them.
穴掘りをするのは私だけとは限りません。
At least since I've come to this town, I haven't seen anyone but Kurumi digging.
いますよ。
Huh?
よく思い出してください。先日スケベな本を掘り当てたじゃないですか。
That's exactly why the no digging ordinance was created.
私は掘り当てただけです。先に埋めた人がいるということですよ。
Ken-san. Shoucho.
むしろ私は後発。先に見張るべき人がいます。
Tashikani. Does this town have some kind of custom where they dig a hole whenever they want to hide something? Does that mean I should be keeping an eye on Ken-san and the Chocho?
誤解が解けたということで、私は自分の仕事に戻りますね。
Sorry for interrupting. What kind of work?
穴掘りです。
I saw Kurumi as she tries to leave after saying that so casually. Wait, it wasn't a misunderstanding at all.
私、考古学者ですよ。掘るなと言われて素直にうなずけません。
And you're Shumi?
穴掘りです。
Guilty.
趣味と実益を兼ねた転職なんですよ。穴を掘らなきゃ私無職です。
Mushika. Anyway, what you're digging is causing trouble for the townspeople. Since I've accepted a request from the town council, I'll go to see it through.
つまり、私をずっと見張っていると？ 四六時中？
Well, for today at least.
わかりました。なら私は今日穴を掘るのを我慢してみせましょう。
Oh, gaman. Let's see about that.
この町にとって無害だったと証言してもらいます。
Alright, let's go with that.
私の鋼の精神力を見ておきなさいな。
10 minutes later.
あそこ柔らかそうで掘りごたえのありそうな土。
Gaman dekinai? Let's see. She was breathing heavily, with a look of longing in her eyes. Can't you hold it together a little longer?
しちゃダメって言われると意識しすぎてしまいまして。
Besides, digging here could be like picking a fight with the town council head on.
ふざけた条例を発案した諸悪の根源はここか。
Wait, I need this one. Okay, it's good.
地盤に穴掘って建物を傾けてやりましょうか。
押し付け。
麦さん、一緒にどうですか？
Don't drag me into this.
掘りたい。掘りたいよ。
You're going to endure it for the whole day, right? 10 minutes later. Her eyes were bloodshot, and her breathing was heavy. She looked like some. Oh wait, did I say? She looked like someone about to be reported to the police.
麦さん、
What is it?
かつてここで穴を掘ったことがありましたよね。
Ah, that time when it felt like I wanted to crawl into a hole and die.
とても楽しい時間でしたよね。
Right now, all I remember is that it ended with me carrying a lot of baggage.
一度掘った場所であれば、もう一度掘ったとてバレると思いませぬか？
Who are you?
交渉でごじゃりゅう。切に穴をば掘らせてくりゃり
Okay, maybe I like this one. All right, give me 10 seconds or something. I didn't go. Never mind. Let's go. Is it really this easy for a person to break one place in a restricted environment?
Digging is my life! Digging is my soul! Digging is my life! Digging is my soul!
Yeah. I'm starting to feel sorry for her. Fine. Let's change locations. With flushed cheeks and ragged breathing, the girl followed behind me with eyes full of anticipation. Now, if a third party saw this, what on earth would they think our relationship is?
あれまだ若いのにやるわね。
Man, we're not so bad after all.
仕上がってるわ。
This is not good.
ここは？
Not many people come here. It's a different location from the other day. Shangri-La, a utopia. But it's a similar spot for finding.
つまり、ここなら掘っても掘ってもバレないということですね。
I guess. But there's a
エ
condition.
ッチなことですか？麦さんも男ですね。
And a better VN. Hmm?
何を言ってるんだお前みたいな顔されました。これじゃ私が単なる次女じゃないですか。
You have to fill the holes back immediately after digging them.
それって何の意味が？
Don't you get it? You can dig right there as many times as you want.
なんだ。でも
It's infinite digging.
麦さん、あなたは天才ですか？
Just make sure you don't dig a hole deeper than your own height.
勝手です。
Kurumi's eyes, which had been so emotionally unstable just a moment ago, were now sparkling with excitement. She grabbed her excavation shovel and began joyfully digging into the ground.
いいですね。いい土ですよ。ぐっと手首に重みを感じられる最高の地面です。
Glad to hear it. She continued digging deeper and deeper, as if venting all of her pent-up frustrations. And there's no goal at the end of the digging. The act of digging itself is the goal, so they can find hard to understand.
ひとまずこのくらいですね。
Once she had dug a hole deep enough to bury herself up to her neck, Kurumi hopped out. And then she started shoveling the dirt back into the hole.
じゃあ掘ります。
She began digging again. Filling in the hole you dug yourself. I remember reading in the book that such a form of torture exists. If she starts to find digging painful, maybe Kurumi's digging rampages will decrease.
いいですね。一度掘った土、程よく柔らかくて、まるで乙女の柔肌を耕している気分ですよ。
What did she mean by this? I started to think my own reasoning was shallow. Common sense doesn't work on someone who finds pleasure in digging holes. In the blink of an eye, she digs deep enough that even her head is completely submerged. But in the next moment... Huh?
麦さん、手を貸してください。
What did you find? Is it another cookie or biscuit tin? I can't help but be reminded of the nightmare treasure from the other day.
骨です。
A crime scene?
化石ありました。
It was a real treasure. The fossil Kurumi dug up looked like nothing more than a simple stone to my eyes. This is a bone?
はい、見覚えがあります。パラリテリジノサウルス科の末節骨です。
No.
この北の地でも新種の化石が見つかったこともありますので、間違いないと思います。後期白亜紀カンパニアン紀に海の近くに生息していた獣脚類で、鳥の羽のような動きが可能な構造をしています。鳥類の遠いご先祖さんとも言えますね。どうしました？
No. I just realized you really do know your dinosaurs.
前にも言いましたが、人類文明まで生き残っていた恐竜がいたかを調べてるんです。鳥に近い恐竜ほど進化したものだと私は推測しています。
With eyes sparkling, Kurumi looks around the area.
ここは今は草原ですが、かつては大陸の海岸でしたしね。同じ地層から人の営みの跡などが見つかれば、人類と恐竜が共存していた可能性が広がります。発掘のしがいがありますね。
Soka. Good for you. Well then, let's fill the hole back in.
今、考古学に一石を投じるかもしれない発見を話しましたよね。
But we can't let it get out that you broke the town ordinance.
それはそうですけど。
So, if you're going to excavate, let's get proper permission first. I'll be your witness that fossils were found, and I'll help you get the permit. For now, let's just stick to the town rules.
麦さんは真面目ですね。
It's a survival skill I picked up during my travels.
わかりました。では穴を埋めましょう。そしてまた同じところを掘って、無限穴掘りを堪能させていただきます。
And then, the infinite hole digging continued until we were spotted by the townspeople. I also got scolded. I thought you went to the... I mean, immediately after that, you went to the town hall so you could, you know... Anyway, skip. Okay, for this one... Next one is... Today's 19, so... Asami Bakery event. Asami Bakery. We already did that before. Okay, then day 20. So for day 20... Alright. Tsuzura. Okay, nice. Organizing books. Kao Tsuzura. Organizing books. At the Station Cafe's library, huh? Alright. Let's go check it out. Yo! It's Boogie. I'm here, Tsuzura. Reina just doing her best here.
あ、麦君、ようこそ。
She approaches me and starts sniffing.
間違いなく麦君だ。
When are you finally going to change those glasses?
まあまあまあ。
She She says that, gently declining my suggestion. Does she have some kind of obsession with them?
あら、麦も来たの？
Awayuki, are you working too?
ええ、そんなところね。
遊びに来たって言ってなかったっけ？
まあ、なんとなく来たのよ。理由はどうでもいいわ。
She is as unpredictable as
ヒ
ever.
ールも仕事していく？今日は人手があった方がいいし。
それじゃあ仕事するわ。さて、働くわよ。
Right. And so the three of us end up doing today's task together.
それじゃあ本の整理をしていくから説明するよ。
If I make a mistake, I might have to redo everything. So I had better listen carefully.
まず本を全部出してもらって。
ええ。
で、いい感じの並びにして元に戻して。それじゃあ作業に取り掛かるよ。
Wait, hold on a sec.
どうしたの？
What exactly do you mean by a nice way?
どういう？
Tsuzura's eyes wander around before finally settling on something.
美しい並べ方で。
She definitely just thought of that on the spot. Specifically, what kind of beautiful are we talking about?
どんな？
並べたとき、頭文字があわゆききいろ。
じゃあそれで。
No, that's a bad
ど
idea.
うして？美しい並びになると思うけど。
Why? Nande? Because wouldn't that make the books hard to find?
そうかも。でも探しにくいだけで探せないわけじゃないから、私はそれでいいと思う。
This bookworm. She doesn't care about books at all.
二人とも、ちょっといいかしら。
As Awayuki says that, I feel as if she has a slightly serious expression on her face. Does Awayuki think we should arrange them in Awayuki order too?
いいえ。淡雪は淡雪でしか美しさを表現できないもの。だから、割とどうでもいいわ。
She says that.
それよりも、つづら。あなたの生き様が美しくないわ。
生き様？
She suddenly says such a thing to Tsuzura. What's wrong? All of a sudden?
美しいつづらが美しくない生き様をしているのが気になるのよ。
美しくない生き様？でも私くらい美しければどんな生き様でも美しく見えるはず。
I don't think that's how human self-esteem works.
それよりも美しい淡雪が言うのだから、その理屈は通らないわ。
Awayuki really is something else. Awayuki's expression softens slightly, but somehow she seems a bit more composed than usual.
本の並べ方、もう少し気を使った方がいいわ。
ちょっと考えておく。
この前もごじりの時にこんなことを言ってたわね。
私は大豆を減らせて、お客さんは栄養が取れたらそれでいい。
Now that you mention it, she did say that.
ご飯は美味しい方がいいと思うわ。このお店ももっとお客さんが入った方がいいと思う。それにメガネが合っていないなら調整した方がいいわ。
That is a bit unexpected from Awayuki. She doesn't seem like the type to care about another person's well-being.
黄色はそう思うんだ。でも私は必要最低限あればいいと思う。ご飯は栄養が取れればいいと思うし、まずくなければいいかなって。
つづら、人はパンのみにて生きるにあらずよ。
パンだけじゃ栄養偏るもんね。
そういう意味じゃないわ。人は物質的に満たされるだけじゃなくて、精神的にも満たされて生きる存在よ。
Awayuki, you really do put all your effort into the spiritual side, don't you? If anything, she is the type who feels that as long as that part is fine, everything else is secondary.
必要最低限じゃなくてもっといろいろ求めましょう。
あんまりピンときてないかも。
No. And that was actually pretty easy to understand, wasn't it?
例えば今は度の合わないメガネのせいで麦の顔が見えていないみたいだけど、麦の顔きちんと見てみたくない？
あんまりないかな。
Man, that's a huge shock. I come here for work all the time, and maybe I've been a nuisance all along.
私が麦くんを好きな部分って顔じゃないところだから別に問題ない。
Hmm?
あ、
Oh, I like that. I like what I heard just now.
違う、そういう好きじゃないよ。それに話の流れで出た単語だから。
Soka. At least it seems she doesn't think I'm a nuisance.
とにかく私は必要最低限くらいでいいと思ってる。
それはいいものを知らないからよ。それを知っていきましょう。
なんでそんなことを？
決まってるじゃない。心が動くって楽しいからよ。そしてその瞬間をつづらや麦と一緒にできたらきっと心が躍るわ。
そういうものなの？
She turns her gaze toward me. Well, I suppose I'll be happy too, seeing Tsuzura having fun and such.
そういうものなんだ。
どうせなら美味しいものの方がいいし、どうせならお客さんが入った方がいい。そして今後きっとつづらは恋をするわ。その時そこら辺の草を生で食べるおっさんと麦、どちらがいい？どうせ恋をするなら麦みたいな人の方が良くない？
うん。そこら辺の草を生で食べるおっさんとはしたくない。
Well, obviously. The competition is a wild middle-aged man. Even if I were chosen, I can't exactly be happy about it.
でもなんか分かったかも。どうせ恋をするなら麦くんがいいって思った。
Those words. I'm sure they were just a part of the flow of the conversation, but... Soka. They move my heart immensely.
今どうこうということではないから。というか恋とかしないかもしれないから。
ああ。
男の人の知り合いも少ないから消去法でだから。
I get it.
でももう少し慌ててほしい。
You're being too selfish. Her expression hasn't changed much, but her face is red.
二人ともムラムラしてきてるのね。
してないから。
I said we aren't. She said we aren't. If anything, it's just my heart racing.
ところでつづらにちょっと聞きたいことがあるの。
何？
結局本はどう並べればいいのかしら。淡雪は仕事をしに来たの。
そうだった。
In the end, the books are arranged in alphabetical order by the author's name. Seeing that Tsuzura.
なんか綺麗な感じがして気持ちいいかも。
She says something like that. Maybe there are other things that can make you feel this way too. If we make sure this shop actually gets customers, wouldn't that be good?
そうかも。
As for the cafe itself, I prefer it to be quiet. But I end up saying that anyway. To be able to witness a moment where hearts are moved, just as Aoyuki said. Maybe my own heart is dancing too. That is what I think. There's still enough time to take on one more request, and we will skip. What are we gonna choose? No, today is the 20. Ken? I mean, he's next anyway. Might as well. All right, he's the next route. Oh man, another dude route. Adultery is strictly prohibited. That's a catchphrase I feel like I've seen somewhere before. This looks less like a request form and more like a warning.
じゃあまたねおっちゃん
Wait, why is it not clicking?
バイバイ
おうと相棒じゃねえか
I'm not your rival. I only accepted this under duress. Their duress. ところで We're in the middle of something.
いや大丈夫だ
Ken-san,
なんだ
it's just... You're dirty.
汚いおばそれおっさんに言っちゃいけない言葉ランキング1位だぞこれでも毎日清潔感とか匂いとか気をつけて
That's not what I meant. I mean, your clothes look kind of dirty.
ああなんだそういうことかまあちょっとなガキのおもりっつうかまあそんなとこだ
So, what kind of request is it this
ちゃ
time?
んと掲示板に貼っといただろ
Huh?
昨日ルイが俺んとこに依頼しに来てなそれをちょっと手伝ってほしいんだ
And in that instant, the request form I saw earlier flashes through my mind. The word adultery written on that paper. A request from Rui. Could it be? Wait, I don't want to hear the rest.
ルイの親父町長が不倫してるかもしれねえって
I told you I didn't want to hear it.
真実を暴いてくれっていう依頼を受けたんだ
What about the possibility that Rui is just mistaken?
1最近外出が増えた2少し乱れた服装で帰ってくる3なんかちょっと濡れてる以上ルイから報告があったここ最近の町長の行動だ
What do you mean somehow a little wet?
わからん
It's wet or something.
違うちょっとぬめってるらしい
Yeah. People, forget the affair. It's also coming home a little slimy. It's just unpleasant. But it certainly is. Ayashi.
正直不倫してるやつの行動パターンには当てはまってるんだよなただの勘違いと思いたいが依頼された以上調査はしなくちゃならんまあつうことで行くぜ相棒
Wait, go where?
決まってんだろ行こうだよ
It's a little cramped in here.
仕方ねえだろここら辺で隠れられんのがこの電信柱しかねえんだから
A main street in the middle of the day. We're hiding in the shadow of a utility pole. It is far too narrow for two men to hide behind, which naturally means our body are pressed together. Why on earth do I have to be pressed up against an Oji-san in the middle of the day? Passerbyers, eyes look at us with warm-pitting eyes. Yamero, don't look at me. Oh, yamete. Anyway, I peek my face out from behind the utility pole to peer at our target, the Chocho. The Chocho seems to be in a good mood. He's even humming.
不倫相手に会えるからルンルンなんじゃねえの
Isn't that a bit of a stretch? I still find it hard to believe that Chocho is having an affair, you know? He's certainly a somewhat shady person. He welcomed me and Rika and the director so warmly that I don't feel like he's the type of person to do something so irrational. Tabun.
いいか、不倫ってのはしなさそうなやつがやるもんなんだよ。芸能人とかもそうだろ。誠実そうなやつとか人気女優と結婚したイケメン俳優とかが実は不倫してたみたいな。
Well, I guess so. Affairs feel like something out of a TV drama. They just don't feel real, you know?
隠れろ。
Huh? The Chocho suddenly whips around to look behind him.
気のせいでしたか。
You startled me. You have good instincts, Ken-san.
これでも一応探偵だからな。それにしてもこの俺の尾行に気づくなんてあいつはただもんじゃねえな。さすが何年も町長をやってきただけある。
I didn't know being a Chocho helped you pick up skills like that. Some time passes. The place that Chocho heads to is a ranch. Just as I think that, he walks into the veterinary clinic. Why a vet clinic? Does the Chocho have any pets at home? No, that's not what I
毛
meant.
が生えてる系のペットは飼ってないはずだ。
I don't like the way he says that. But then, why a vet clinic? Could it be? もしかして Cold sweat trickles down my cheek.
確かめるしかなさそうだな。
Without a moment's hesitation, Ken-san presses his ear to the door. Wait, are you eavesdropping?
人聞きの悪い。これも不倫調査の一環だ。ほら、お前も。ルイの顔を思い浮かべろ。
That's a low blow. You seen that right now. To be honest, I feel a bit guilty, but while apologizing in my head, I lean my ear toward the door.
おお、今日も来たのか。
申し訳ないですね。何度も訪ねてしまって。
まあいいさ。今はちょうど暇してるからな。
ありがとうございます。
The atmosphere is peaceful. I really was just mistaken. I mean, Hiromi-san and the Chocho doing that? No way. Yeah, no way. I tried to pull my ear away from the door, but Ken-san shakes his head. Is he telling me to keep listening?
それじゃあ早速お願いできますか。
おう、上着は脱いだな。
Somehow the atmosphere is starting to feel ominous.
じゃあ行くぞ。
おお、なんか前よりも大きくなりましたか。
そりゃあ成長するからな。
The different
それにしても本当に可愛いですね。
そうだろう。
食べちゃいたいくらいですよ。いやあ、こらこら、あんまり舐めるんじゃありませんよ。
いいだろう、少しくらい。
やめて。
さっきから誰だい？こそこそしているのは。
Ken-san and I explained everything that happened to the two of them from start to finish. And that's how it went.
アホか
It was all just a misunderstanding on our part, wasn't it? We head back at the reporting results of our investigation to Rui. To put it simply, the Chocho wasn't having an affair. According to the Chocho, this was the situation. Apparently, some osagi owned by the townspeople had recently given birth, and since they couldn't raise anymore, they had entrusted the babies to Hiromi-san. When the Chocha heard the rumors, he visited Hiromi-san to see if he could adopt one. However, since every single osagi was so kawaii, he couldn't decide on one, so he had been visiting her place frequently lately. The dampness was because Hiromi-san's animals had been licking him all over. The Chocha said he smelled like hachimitsu.
この前ルイが言っていたんですよ。ペットが欲しいと。
Sumari, he was just being a good father.
まあでもよかったよ。勘違いで。
It's a bit unexpected. I thought you'd say something like, it wasn't an affair. Sumanai.
俺にどんなイメージ持ってんだよ。極論さ。探偵が活躍しないのが理想なんだよな。事件も何もない平和な世界ってことだし、仕事がなくなるのはちょっと困る。
Oh yeah, that reminds me. The next VN we're reading after Anemoi is what the VN I was supposed to read. The other VN. Don't worry. I also already had it translated, but I need to do an editing pass. But I'll finish Anemoi first before I get started with finishing the editing stuff. But it's already translated. Just needs some QA. Anyway. Rirodoru. Okay, there you go.
この町に来たばかりの頃はこんなろくでもない男じゃなかったんだけどね。
Suddenly, I remember the words Hiromi-san said. Tokorode Ken-san, when did you come to this town?
なんだよ、突然。
Because Hiromi-san was saying something like that earlier. I just assumed you were born and raised here.
ああまあ、もともと旅をしていたんだよ。つまり、お前と同じ流れ者ってわけ。それで7年前にこの町に行き着いてな。今ではすっかり居ついちまったけど。
What did you do before you started traveling?
さあな。
Sana. That's a bit too indifferent, don't you think?
だって仕方ねえだろ。覚えてねえんだか
It couldn't have been that long ago, could it?
ら。だって記憶喪失だからさ。
Huh?
だから記憶喪失なんだよ。
You're... 冗談じゃないの？
なく。
本気？
マジ。突然こんなこと言われても
マジ。
信じられねえとは思うがな。
No, it's not that I don't believe you. It was just so sudden. It caught me off guard.
おいおい、そんな顔すんなよ。別に重い話でもねえんだから。
You didn't really say that. The news that Ken-san has amnesia comes as quite a shock to me.
俺はさ、今の俺を気に入ってんだ。だから変に気使わないで今まで通り接してくれよ、相棒。
Ken-san. Wakata. Also, we aren't Aibo. That face. Alright, scoop. Wait, quick, short little break I need to do. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Cafe assistant, Tao Tsuzura. I've seen this before, when no one ever comes in. Well, maybe I should suggest some ways to actually get customers to visit. Even so, I'm thirsty. Thinking about Tsuzura and her coffee makes my throat feel dry. Maybe I should go buy some coffee. But then again, I could just drink it if I go there, so it feels like a waste to buy it elsewhere. Actually, maybe I'll pass. But just as I'm about to head towards Tsuzura's place.
麦くん、ちょうどよかった。
Fumiya-san, konnichiwa.
これ、間違って多く買っちゃって。よかったら飲まない？
Are you sure? Thank you very much.
いえいえ。それじゃあ、お仕事頑張ってね。
Ah. Fumiya-san walks away. I see a rock. My mouth is still craving coffee. I reflectively shake the can. And then, thanks for the drink. I hook my finger under the pull tab, the Kumasasa tea with guarana extra carbonated special. Ah! Isn't that kind of obvious? But I think that was intentional, but I don't know what he's doing, man. Oh well. The guarana and the kumasasa tea shower over my entire body. For now, I pour some water over myself outside the town hall, and it feels much better. He was aware of what he was doing, right? What the hell was that about? It doesn't feel sticky, so it shouldn't interfere with my work at the cafe. I open the door. Konnichiwa, it's Hayako Mugi. I'm here for work.
いらっしゃい。誰？
Huh? Who do you think? It's me, Mugi. I mean, what's with that pose?
いかく近寄ったらこの腕を振り下ろすのね。
That's terrifying given Tsuzura's strength. No, it's me. It's Mugi. You can tell just by looking, right?
麦君風の何かかもしれない。
What the hell is something that looks like Mugi-kun? Look at my face very closely. They got Reina Ueda to do this, by the way. That's an intimidation display with the energy of an ostrich. I mean, why is she training me like this? Could it be? Are you judging me by my scent? I did spill some guarana kumasasa tea on myself. Maybe I smell like that now. Tsuzura, are you really judging people just by their scent?
最終それだね。
That's incredible. But can you really tell from this distance?
つくよ。
Then why do you always come so close? Tsuzura always gets right up in my face to determine if it's really me. Wait, but she doesn't get that close to Aoyuki, does she?
なんでだろう。いい匂いだからか。
He's in. We're in, guys. We're in. Do I really smell like that?
でもそうでもないかも。普通に汗臭い時もあるし。
Maybe I'll be more careful from now on.
麦君に近寄りたいから近寄ってるのかも。
We're in. The reason is the same as the answer. And with that, I feel a little embarrassed.
麦君だったら麦君だって証拠を見せて。
Proof that it's me? That's a tough one. The only people who come to the shop are me and Aoyuki, right?
確かに。
That makes sense. But that's a terrible way to run a shop.
麦君なの？
I told you, didn't I? Tsuzura sits around my face, making little noises with her nose. It's like a large dog trying to confirm something.
声は麦君。雰囲気も多分麦君。でも
Demo.
匂いがいつもの麦君と違う。知らない匂いがする。だから少し不思議な感じ。
Ah, so it really was the smell after all. Go man. I just got splashed with guarana kuasasa tea at Meguriyai earlier.
そんな趣味やめた方がいいよ。
It wasn't the shooting. I just got splashed.
だからそんな甘い匂いがしたんだ。
While we were talking about that, the door chimes.
今日も来たわ。青い木よ。
Yo, Aoyuki.
この匂いは黄色。
ええ。今日も美しい匂いをさせているわ。
What did she mean by that when she raised her arms like that? And oh, I'm emitting a beautiful scent again today. What did they mean by this? Wait, that's going in my screenshot compilation. What the hell is a beautiful scent?
でも確かに美しいって感じの匂い。
Key was, by the way, I really think Key knew what they were doing here. They make her raise her arms. What about me?
変なお茶の匂い。
Well, like I said, I got splashed with it. Not that. I mean, my usual scent.
つづらと麦は何か喧嘩でもしたの？
No, we didn't, did we?
いつもよりも距離が遠い気がするわ。
Is that so?
そうよ。見てみなさい。
As I look towards Tsuzura, she is steadily increasing the distance between us. Why are you moving away? I already told you, didn't I?
分かったけど、なんか深い。
Hi. Those words hit me hard. To think a mere scent could cause this much trouble.
あら、匂いは重要よ。五感で唯一大脳変影系に直接伝達されるわ。
I don't know.
理性や記憶や感情とかそういうのを飛ばして訴えかけてくる感じね。
This is why some. That's why the Japanese idol that lets. Oh!
逆に記憶と結びつくのはプルースト現象ね。匂いを嗅ぐとその時の記憶や感情が呼び起こされるの。
Soka. As expected, a girl with an Yanayuta level deviation score.
いいわ。もっと褒めても美しい部分も褒めていいわよ。
Why you raise your arms? If only you'd tell me something I could actually take interest in.
あとは近親交配を避けるために親の匂いを嫌うとも言われているわ。
Does that also work for siblings? I was thinking about like some bullshit about like some stuff we read before. But anyway.
逆に魅力的に思う香りは性的に興味を持ってるとも言える。
You just know. Actually, seriously, you. It seems like Tsuzura is approaching me because she thinks I smell good. That makes it sound like Tsuzura is sexually interested in me. Sexually interested in me.
持ってない。
Look,
私がいい匂いだと思うのは麦君であって、あなたじゃないから。
you just know.
それじゃあいつもの麦には性的興味があるのかしら。
わかんないけど、ずっと匂いを嗅いでいてもいいくらいには麦君の香りはいいと思う。
Guys, we're so in. We are so fucking. Oh, wait. Should really have the screenshot. Is that
あ
so?
なたじゃないから、麦君のことだから。
Man, she's completely categorized me as a separate individual.
未知の香りは本能的な興味や警戒心を同時に引き起こすわ。
Is that so? Even so, I look at Tsuzura once more. They got Reina to do this, by the way. She's wary of me. Apparently, I smell too much like an unknown scent.
とりあえずシャワー浴びてきたらどう？
That's probably a good idea. After giving Tsuzura a quick heads up, I hurry back home to take a bath. I'm technically on the clock after all. Tadaima, I took a shower and change.
麦君、今日も来てくれたんだ。さっき偽麦が来て、なんかいろいろ言って帰ってったんだ。
That was me.
麦君じゃないよ。
Tsuzura approaches me.
さっきの偽麦とは全然違う匂いだ。こっちが本物の麦君だ。
Could you have told by the scent from where you were standing without coming over to check?
偽麦から何か聞いたの？
We're so in, by the way. Apparently that person really wasn't me.
淡雪から見てもさっきの麦は麦だったわよ。
黄色も騙すなんて案外やるよね、偽麦。でも私は匂いでわかるから騙されはしない。
She really won't buy it.
というか別人だよね。
She won't believe me. Maybe I should just accept that I'm a different person now. So yeah.
そっか、そうなんだ。よかった、別人で。
Hmm? Why is that?
本人だったら 結構恥ずかしいこと言ったことになるし、麦君じゃないと思ってたからそれなりのことを言ったの。
Appropriate?
内緒。
I recall my conversation with Tsuzura.
わかんない。麦君に近寄りたいから近寄ってるのかも。私がいい匂いだと思うのは麦君であって、あなたじゃないから。
We're so in, guys.
わかんないけど、ずっと匂いを嗅いでいてもいいくらいには麦君の香りはいいと思う。
She had said it. She had said something somewhat embarrassing. What is it?
別に心が動いている二人を見ていると淡雪の心も動くなってそう思ったの。
Well, how should I put it? Knowing that I am at least a little special to Tsuzura makes me somewhat happy. There's still enough time to take on one more request, and we're going to skip.
麦君は今夜暇かしら。
Oh, we're gonna have a special event again tonight. Oh. What day is it today? Day 21? Okay. Huh? Fumiya-san looks up at me. What's with the sudden change in attitude? No. If it's a night date, then I'll need my Imoto's permission first.
しないわよ。また例のイベントを手伝ってほしいの。
That event. Don't tell me you mean a matchmaking party.
そうそう。
Even though you're the one who planned it, it's irresponsible to suddenly claim you have other business to attend to.
ごめんね。
I don't mind. But didn't we end up failing to attract a single person last time? Are we really doing it again?
その反省を生かして今回は手を打ってあるから大丈夫よ。店に入りきらない場合はごめんね。
Today's a Ken-san episode. Gaman, guys, gaman. Well, I think it was starting to get a little interesting, so let's see if this one's more interesting. Are you interested in becoming a bartender? It's a bright and fun workplace, Ken Komori. Bartender, huh? That sounds like a job for the adult world. I always admired that. I pick up the request form. Oh, oops. I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. Does he want to increase the number of bartenders, or is he looking for a replacement? Something I remember what Ken-san told me the other day. He mentioned having amnesia, and that he ended up in this town 7 years ago. He told me to keep doing things as usual, but I can't help but wonder. What's that? I hear something. What kind of sound is that? I cautiously turn around to check the mysterious sound coming from behind me and... Even though it's still daytime, Ken-san stares at me while shaking a drink with a smug look on his face. Being a bartender is a great thing. It's as if he's saying, that's why you should come over here and fast. It's scary. The silent pressure is terrifying. As if giving in, I walk toward the bar counter.
来てくれると思ったぜ、my brother。
Who are you calling, my brother?
これは友情の印だ。名付けてイノセンスフラッシュ。もちろんノンアルだから安心しな。
I pick up the glass placed before me and drain it in one gulp. Oh my. But
バーテンダーになれば飲み放題だぜ。
he has been aggressively recruiting me to be a bartender for a while now.
なんだ、あんまりバーテンダーに惹かれてないみてえだな。
Well,
この際だから教えてやるが、バーテンダーってのはすごいんだぜ。
that's way too vague.
女にモテる。
Machi,
ああ、マジだ。薄暗い店の中でスーツを着た男が酒を作る。もうそれだけでかっこよく見えんだよ。バーテンダーマジックってやつ。
Bartender magic. I don't know why, but I suddenly feel motivated. By the way, rest in peace for fans of Virgil, by the way. Anyway.
まあこんな田舎でモテてもしょうがないけどな。
Please, don't shoot me down like that. So, what exactly do I need to do? Just so you know, I have zero knowledge of alcohol.
酒の知識なんてなくても大丈夫だ。俺もなんとなくで作ってるし。
No, that's definitely not okay.
とりあえず練習がてらカクテルを作ってみっか。俺が手取り足取り教えてやる。
Surprisingly, Ken-san is an incredibly good teacher. When something is hard to explain with words, he shows me how to do it, and it moves at my pace. He says he just makes things by feel, but his knowledge of alcohol and his dexterity make him look like a professional bartender, no matter how you look at him. Also, he seems somewhat used to teaching people. It's a bit unexpected. But I wonder why he started looking for a bartender apprentice. Why did you put out this request? Is it because you're short-handed?
いや、今んとこ俺と尾道だけで回せてはいるな。
No, Fumiya-san's burden is pretty heavy because you're slacking off, Ken-san.
まあそれは置いといて。なんつうかさ、培った技術を若いもんに繋いでいくっていうのは大人の役目だろ。ただそれだけさ。
Suddenly, I remember our conversation for the other day. That he lost his memory and has been traveling, which means there is a possibility he might go to another town again. ところで Ken-san, are you planning to leave this town?
なんでそうなる？
You said it yourself that you were traveling. So, I thought you were after finding a successor. You might set off on the journey somewhere else again.
後継者か。ハードボイルドでいいな。それ、安心。
Ken-san!
俺は当分この町を離れるつもりはない。まだ恩も返せてねえからな。
Adapt?
素性の知れない俺を拾ってくれたこの町にな。
Ken-san murmurs this in a gentle voice, unlike any I have heard from him before. A doubt, huh? It is not something you would sense from his usual behavior, but it seems Ken-san cares about this town in his own way. I wonder, this bartender training is also part of his way of giving back.
よし、次はシェイクだな。
Shake? You mean that thing when you shake it around?
そうそう。まずは俺がやってみるから見とけ。そんじゃ行くぜ。
Oh. Kakui. Is a man in a suit really that cool just from shaking a drink? I can see why he's popular with the ladies. The power of the bartender magic is terrifying. Wait a second.
どうした？
What was that? What was with that voice?
バーテンダーマジックにひとつまみのスパイスをな。
It dissolves in an instant. That's the bartender magic.
常連さんたちには人気なんだけどな。手叩いて笑ってくれるんだぜ。
And they're definitely just making fun of it.
ほら、お前も一緒にやってみろよ。
No way.
この街でバーテンダーとしてやっていきたいなら、多少のユーモアも必要さ。
I never said I wanted to be a bartender.
いいからいいから。
Eh? The suggested motive to grown men at the bar. What even is this? Keep up.
マスター、邪魔するぜ。走った後にぴったりなキンキンの飲み物を。邪魔したな。
待て
なんだ、そういうことだったのか。てっきり二人で愛を育んでいる最中なのかと思ったぞ。
Cut it out. 気持ち悪い。
そうだ、せっかくだし川瀬も一緒にやってくか。バーテンダー見習い。
いや、俺は遠慮して。
今度とっておきのスピード術を教えてやるぞ。
よし、やろう。
How simple-minded. Not that I want to talk.
そんじゃ行くぞ。せーの。
It's Kimo after all.
今更だが、麦はなぜマスターの手伝いをしてるんだ？
It's a request. A request from Ken-san.
ああ、またやっているのか。
Hmm? What do you mean?
マスターは定期的にこうやってバーテンダー見習いを募ってるんだ。自分がサボるために
Huh?
な。
I look at Ken-san, who's standing right next to me. He averts his eyes.
バーテンダーの仕事ができるやつが増えればマスターの仕事は減るだろう。そういう魂胆でバーテンダーは女にモテるとか言って誘惑してきてな。そんなこと言われたら男は誰だって食いついちまうだろう。町の連中はそれを知っているからこの依頼には誰も手をつけない。そして何も知らない新入りが餌食になったというわけだ。ちなみに誰よりも早く引っかかったのはこの俺さ。
Ken-san? That story just now. この話。
メンガ。
Good work, ご苦労さん。
待ってくれ相棒。
お疲れ。I feel like a fool for thinking this might have been part of repaying a favor or something. As expected, Ken-san is just a good-for-nothing adult. Ten minutes before the start. I haven't expected it, but no one is coming. Or has a mysterious power worthy of its name is at work here. The door clicks open. It's Ken-san.
今夜はお前が店番か。
That's right. Did you come here for a drink?
まあそんなところだ。
It looks like there's a little event happening at the shop tonight.
イベント？なんだよ、静かに飲みたかったのにな。まあせっかくだから俺も見学していくか。
Oops. I didn't say anything about a matchmaking party. Wait. Did you come here to participate?
バカを言え。俺はそんな接点もない女とフィーリングだけを頼りに仲良くなろうなんていう無謀な企画に参加しようなんて。
バレた。Someone else has arrived.
勝負は一瞬。中に入った瞬間に決まっている。さすが俺。少し早すぎたかもしれないな。
Did you come here to participate in the event too?
いや、別に。俺はマチコンなんか。別に。勘違いするか。
なぜマチコンって知ってる？
I mean, that was a matchmaking event. The start time arrives. Fumiya-san, it was supposed to be a huge success this time, but this situation is... Are we starting with this lineup? I don't want to hold an event that's just going to be a living hell. That's sad. This mysterious silence is also unpleasant. shall we do a little quiz?
なんだやぶからに。
言ってみろ。
Like, what is a triangular food or something like that?
連想クイズか。
Hi. We answer at the same time, and then we check how well our feelings match based on whether our answers are the same.
この3人で何を確認すると？
Between three guys.
いや、面白そうだ。放り込め。誰より早く冴えた答えを見せてやる。
No. I'm telling you, we have to say it at the same time. Alright. Let's try it again. What is a triangular food?
せーの。
Say no.
おにぎり。
Onigiri. We were in sync.
いやマジそれな。
If you're Nihonjin, I guess that's natural.
ここがフランスならサンドイッチだっただろうな。
Is it? Is it? I don't know.
三角は案外絞られるっていうのはあるな。
What? No, pizza was another possible answer.
ピザは丸いだろ。
If you cut it, it becomes triangle, sankaku.
なるほど。
Alright, second question. Square-shaped food is...
せーの。
no.
豆腐。
Tofu.
おいおい、自分で答えておいてなんだが、お前は渋すぎじゃね？今時の若者とは思えないな。豆腐って。
Yeah, but it follows the logic from the onigiri.
それか、それでか。
Moving on to the third question.
なんか緊張してきたぜ。
A food that is spherical is...
結構あるぞ、果物系。料理とかに絞らないか。調理済みで球体って感じで。
オーケーオーケー。
Okay.
せーの。
No.
ミートボール。
Meatball.
きたきた。
浮かんだぜ。おにぎりと豆腐味噌汁の横のミートボール。
マジそれな。
A boiled egg grazed them too. But that doesn't count because it's not a sweeter.
マジそれな。コンプリート。
Speaker was watching. I didn't even know I Speaker here.
これ何の集まり？
It's the degenerate remains of a matchmaking party.
にしてはすごい盛り上がってるのね。
Play the competitive quiz with Drake, man. Skip. It's day 22. All right, save. Gotta save beer. Dig here. Woof woof. Aragane Kurumi. All right. Let's do this, Kurumi. What kind of request is this? Umiya-san, look at this.
くるみちゃん、この前条例破って警告を受けたでしょ。
Hi.
心を入れ替えて町の人の依頼で穴を掘ることにしたみたいなの。
A request for requests, huh?
麦くんは何か掘ってほしいものあるの？
Not particularly, but I think I'll go check it out for now.
じゃあお願いするね。広場にいるはずだから。
Hi. Itadakimasu. I find Kurumi in the plaza.
犬と呼んでください。
We're starting out like this. I love Kurumi, man. Why should she have a route? What the fuck? What were they thinking? Unless that she has a route for the and then more improved version, whatever they call it. I want to go home right then and there. For now, let's hear what you had to say.
これまで私は自分の欲望を優先して穴を掘っていました。なので穴を求める誰かに応えようと心を入れ替えました。
I think that's a good attitude. So, what's your real objective?
誰かの依頼なら穴を掘って叱られるのは依頼主だと考えました。キリ。
It is nothing more than shifting the blame. Do you honestly think there are people who just want someone to dig a hole for them?
普通にいますよね。
She says it with eyes that are pure and unwavering. What on earth made her say something like that?
麦さんも一穴どうですか？お好みの大きさで掘っちゃいますよ。
No, I don't have any particular needs.
冷やかしですか？暇なんですね。
I thought I'd help you look for a client, but it looks like you don't need it.
生意気なことを言って申し訳ありませんでした。この癒しいメス犬を見捨てないでください、ご主人様。
Give me 10 seconds. All right, let's go. That's obviously over 10 seconds. Anyway, she blurts out something absolutely outrageous.
ねえ、あれまだ若いのにすごいわね。ええ、しつけができているわ。
Oh no 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 no. Following the incident the other day, I find myself falling into another bad situation. Let's change the locations for now.
はい、ご主人様。
Please stop calling me that. ところで、Why Inu?
ここ掘れワンワンですよ。合法的に穴を掘れますよね。
I'm pretty sure the Oji-san was the one the one actually doing the digging, but whatever. For now, I decide to act as a broker. My role is to talk to the townspeople, find people who need holes, and facilitate their quest for Kurumi. And just then, a woman walks by. Sumimasen, do you have a moment?
はい。従順なメス犬はいりませんか？
What's your wording? So basically, Mugi's a pimp. Anyway.
言われた通りにどこでも掘ります。掘らせてください。
Alright, 10 more seconds. Oh wait, fuck. Reset. Okay, that's 10 seconds in another planet where time is slower. Anyway. Naturally, she runs away. Oi!
おかしいですね。あそこまで掘るといえば、よだれを垂らして喜びそうなものですが。
You're the one who thinks that. You're the only one who thinks that. Another person passes by. Sumimasen, do you have a moment?
はい。
Ah, that's a school teacher.
従順なメス犬はいりませんか？
I said, watch your wording.
麦さん、そういう趣味が。
It's a kokaina. It's only her shooting.
言われた通りにどこでも掘ります。掘らせてください。それは相手が麦さんでも掘ってもらえるということですか？
Oh yeah, I just remembered the sensei is like a person's jewels has appeared.
依頼者が望むのなら致し方ありません。
Got some hesitation.
掘る道具は川瀬君でお願いします。よくわかりませんが承りました。
Don't accept it. I feel like my IQ is dropping because I can't do anything but give short retorts. This is painful. Could it be that this teacher has a thing for this?
冗談はさておき。
Is that true?
荒堀、
お願いしてもいいでしょうか。
I feel like the kanji for Kurumi's words just now was different from what I imagined. I don't know kanji, so rest in peace, joke.
ここで穴を掘ってもらいたいです。
The schoolyard, you say?
掘りがいのある地面ですね。
You know, there's so many movements for Kurumi. Okay, maybe 15 seconds in real life time. Starting now. Alright, I think we're good. Saying so, Kurumi grabs the shovel with both hands. And then, she stares intently at the very center of the schoolyard.
すみません。もう少し端の方です。
I stop Kurumi, who's about to start digging, and move to a different location. We've come to the flower bed behind the school building.
ここに秋用の人参を植えたいので、筋巻き用に水を掘っていただけませんか？
That's not a hole for her. What width and depth should she make the furrows?
幅3センチ、深さ1センチでお願いします。
Okay, well, there are really seconds. Okay. Kurumi directs a gaze at me as if pleading for something. Go! Using the shovel, she begins digging furrows in the flower bed while crying. Ah, sugoi. She uses the tip of the large shovel skillfully, creating furrows exactly 3 centimeters wide and 1 centimeter deep without a single error. So, this is the delicate shovel work required for fossil excavation, Kurumi. You're quite a something.
これは私が求めた穴掘りじゃありませんよ。
Even while crying, Kurumi completes the request properly. She has a lot of sprite movement. Alright, 15 seconds. Her route's like a gold mine for stuff you can randomly post online. I like that. I'm gonna post something online later with this. What's wrong?
欲求不満です。こう行くとこまで行けずもやもやしてムラムラしています。
Don't worry, I think we're good here. Watch your wording.
ちゃんと仲介してくださいよ。
Well then, shall we try to find a client?
心当たりあるんですか？
I won't know for sure until we go check though. すみません。
移住プログラムで来た兄ちゃんじゃねえか。またガソリンが必要なのか？
従順なメス犬はいりませんか？
兄ちゃん、いい趣味してんな。
And we're damn good at it, man. ちょっと待って。こっ階だ。
何でも掘ります。どこでも掘ります。ワンワン。
兄ちゃん、業の不敬も押し込んだんだな。
I told you, it's a こっ階だ。こっ階だ。Kurumi, stay.
勘違い。
Regarding the fuel you handle, is there anything that requires digging holes? This girl is dying to dig some holes.
採掘をしてくれるってのか？俺だけが知ってる丹田や油田があるが、そいつを教えるのはちょっとな。
おじさん、私考古学者です。
お？学者さんだったのか。でもそれと秘密の場所を教えるのとどう関係があんだい？
古代の神秘を追う者は総じて口が固いものです。結果を独り占めするために。
apologize to all the archaeologists out there.
いやいやマジですって。じゃないと研究を横取りされますから。おじさん、ここは考古学者荒金くるみを信じて穴掘らせてください。
She thumps her chest firmly, as if to demonstrate her innocence and her pride as an
い
archaeologist.
いだろう。
He nods to her agreement quite easily. I know it sounds strange, but are you sure? Isn't this a precious place of yours?
こんな時代だ。もし俺に何かあったらこの町の燃料が切れちまう。今のうちから時代を見据えるってのも大人の仕事ってもんよ。何よりこの子の
汚れなき眼に胸を打たれましたね。
胸を叩いた瞬間に揺れた父に見惚れた。
I kneel. Oji-san, I kneel. まあ、
いい燃料をもらったぜ。
まあ、
自慢のおっぱいです。おさわり厳禁ですが、見て活力になるならどうぞご覧あれ。
I kneel. Kurumi, you're out? Kurumi, you're out? Kurumi, you're out?
一つ条件がある。
なんなりと。
先生って呼んでくれ。
先生、ご指導よろしくお願いします。掘って掘り尽くしてやります。
バカ野郎。必要な分だけを掘るんだ。過ぎた燃料は身を滅ぼす。
はい先生、了解です。
I don't quite understand, but it seems things have settled down smoothly. But still, Kurumi, is your actual archaeology work going to be okay?
石炭も石油も化石燃料、この辺りの地層を調べるのにちょうどいいです。趣味と実益と町の役に立つという一石三鳥ですよ。
So, even without planning it, it seems Kurumi has found the ideal request for
麦
herself.
さん、ありがとうございます。この恩は何かしらでお返しします。
This town is about helping one another. If I ever run into trouble, you can help me out
わ
then.
かりました。
兄ちゃん、俺からも礼を言うぜ。いい父に出会わせてくれて感謝だ。
I kneel, Oji-san. I kneel. You're welcome. If the people involved are happy, then I suppose this is a good outcome. For now, the request for Meguro Yai is mission complete. I kneel. And her route? And her route where? And there's still enough time to take on one more request, and we skip. And her route? Where? Doko? Route? Anyway. Customer work, Tsuzura. Wait a second. Give me a second. Something doesn't feel right. Okay. Originally I was expecting someone else for day 22, but I'm gonna get started with this. I have a request form in hand, but customers? The Japanese is weird. What does this even mean? Well, I guess I'll just go and see. Maybe the event will explain what's going on. What kind of job is being a customer anyway? Well, between Tsuzura and Awayuki, I never know what either of them is thinking. I'll just have to ask her directly. I open the door. Hey, I'm here to take the job.
麦くん、いらっしゃいませ。
Yo! I was wrong. So there were two ecchi things in this game. Well, I guess you can call it ecchi anyway. But anyway.
今日も麦くんの匂いがする。
Am I having some kind of weird delusion? She was in a Mizuki. Inside the cafe, Tsuzura was wearing a Mizuki. What happened? Did your clothes get stolen?
盗まれてないよ。ライズコーヒーでいい？今日のセットはナブルのずんだあえだよ。
She started serving me like it was perfectly normal. And that set sounds unappetizing. No shaken, I take a seat for the time being.
お待たせ。
It's consistent. It's consistent. You know what I mean? I haven't ordered anything yet.
そうだ。とりあえずコーヒー入れちゃったから飲んで。
Sure. I sit the coffee in a quiet space. Something feels incredibly off. Should I ask her about it? But she's acting like everything is normal. While I'm pondering this,
できたわ。ずんだナムル。全然美味しくないけど新しいわ。
the sense of wrongness just increased.
あら麦、試食してみる？
Damn. Ah, man. In a better anyway. A sense of wrongness arrived, carrying soybeans. ちょっと待って。
どうしたの麦君。そんな弱々しい声を出して。
I'm going to check. I'm going to go check. Tadaima.
兄さん、どうかされたんですか？まだお仕事の時間では？
Yokatta. You're wearing normal clothes. Wait, what did he mean by this? Somehow, I remember that my workplace was in Mizuki. I thought they wandered into some strange world.
変な世界ですか？
There's gotta be something, like a parallel world or a multiverse. Or Awa Uchu.
なるほど。全員が水着になっている世界に迷い込んでしまったかも。と、兄さんは思ったわけですね。
It was such a bizarre space.
それでここに来るということは、兄さん、私の水着が見たくて戻ってらしたのですね。
And No, that's not it. I came to check the world was space. That space was weird, or if the whole world has gone crazy.
わかりました。着替えてまいります。
I didn't say that. Mookie, change your mind. Change your mind. My Imoto really doesn't listen at all. Tonikaku, I should head back to Tsuzura's. Guys. Well, even knowing Rika is in the Mizuki, it's still a mystery why those two are.
いらっしゃいませ。
The Mizuki started serving customers.
あら麦、どこに行ってたの？コーヒーにも手をつけてなかったし、淡雪がいただいたわ。
The Mizuki is elegantly sipping coffee.
このずんだナムルも。
The swimsuit, the Mizuki gagged.
麦君だよね。
The Mizuki approaches. God will show me. The Mizuki begins to snuff me.
喋らないから違うかもって思ったけど、やっぱり麦君の匂いだ。
The Mizuki laughed happily. Huh? What is this?
ずんだナムルのことかしら？
No. What are you wearing?
水着だけど。
I'm asking why you're wearing it.
着なかったら裸よ。
We're having a conversation, but we're not communicating.
ヒーロー、麦君はこう言いたいの。裸が見たいなって。
Base? That's not it.
じゃあ見たくないの？
I do, but right now my sense of confusion is winning out.
ヒーロー、麦君は見たいけど不可解だなって思ってるんだって。
聞いてたわ。
I decided to ask for now. Why are you boning Mizuki?
麦くんのためだよ。
For me? Huh?
この前お店にお客さんが増えたらいいって言ってくれたでしょ。
I did say that.
それで増やそうと思ったの。
そっか。
今日からここは廃駅舎待合室改装図書館水着喫茶になります。
That's way too much to pack in. And besides, don't you think that way of doing things is a bad idea? You'll attract weirdos.
変なの。クマ。
Yeah. Well, I guess Kuma might come too. Oh. Oh. That other route, huh?
淡雪たちは覚悟の上よ。
I'd really rather you weren't prepared for that kind of thing. I mean, I don't want you to.
大丈夫よ、麦。淡雪とつづらが大人気になっても麦のことは忘れないわ。
I'm about to become incredibly popular. She really is a bundle of self-confidence. Listen, I have no idea why he said that. Anyway, maybe it's mistranslated. Anyway, listen. A bunch of weird guys are going to swarm the place and ruin the atmosphere.
変な男？
You're in a Mizuki. Those are the kind of guys who'll show up. Isn't that what you're aiming for?
そういうのはやらない。
Huh?
淡雪たちが集めたいのは淡雪たちのように美しくなりたい女性よ。
そうそう。
この店の大豆イソフラボンを摂取したらこうなれるっていう宣伝ね。
So that's it. Man, you had me worried. I thought you two had steered things in a questionable direction.
そんな風にはしないよ。大丈夫。
そっか。
でも心配してくれたんだ、麦くん。
Well, yeah, of course I was.
私力強いからそこら辺の男の人には負けないけど。
Well, that's true. She might not beat Akuma, but she's stronger than most wild animals around here. But still, even so,
それでもか。
that voice, it sounded somewhat happy.
ヒーロー、やっぱりこれやめよう。
いいけどどうして？
麦くんが心配しちゃうから。
そうね。心配をかけちゃ悪いものね。よかったわね、麦。
Just for what?
つづらの水着姿は麦だけのものよ。
私のものは私のものだけど。
Besides, you're looking too. Amayuki lets out aside. Besides, I'm looking at you too. Did I say something strange?
思ってるよりも進みが遅いわね。他を参考にしようかしら。
What are you talking about?
内緒。
Oh, Amayuki's trying to do something. So this was part of her keikaku. Okay, I got it now. There's a mistranslation as well. I don't know how to fix them anymore. I'm too tired to fix them. Anyway.
この作戦使えなくなったから他のやり方考えないと。麦くん、手伝ってくれる？
Yeah, of course. With Tsuzura and Amayuki, there's no way they'll come up with any decent ideas on their own. I'll have to keep staying involved with them from now on. That was what I thought about that day.
兄さん。
Let me skip. Oh, we finally entered her route. Wait, what the fuck? There's supposed to be like day 23 and day 24. What the fuck? There's something wrong with the walkthrough I'm using. There's supposed to be like a day 23 and day 24. What the fuck? I think I'm missing something. Yeah, maybe the walkthrough I'm using is incorrect. Oh, whatever. You know what? Whatever. It's fine. We're not gonna die. It's just weird. Oh well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And it's not like I'm good. I'm doing like a full completionist run anyway. All that matters to me is I go through like all the herons and side characters. The events are kind of secondary. According to the... I don't know what day 23 is. But for day 24... Day 23 looks weird. I don't know. In my walkthrough. And the day 24 from my walkthrough, we were supposed to have like... the second Rika event, but... yeah, that's not happening anymore. I don't know what the hell's happening. Anyway, let's continue for now. I'm not gonna die. I finally started to get used to the town. My social circle, community, and daily life were all beginning to take shape. And the center of it all was here. I entered the cafe, just like any other day. I really feel Reina there, man. I really feel her there. Tsuzura greeted me. Yeah, it was the kind of greeting that completely shattered the silence of the cafe, just like your appearance. And then...
誰?
That's a bit of a rude question. It's me, Mugi. Hayakawa Mugi. Imagine that smell.
麦くんか。いらっしゃい。
It's good that you're energetic, but she sounds like she's running a ramen shop. Well, whatever. Oh man, I had good ramen today. Anyway, that was random. While we were having an exchange, Amayuki, a regular and a friend, arrived. And as usual, we just chatted about nothing in particular. Time flowed slowly. It was a very picture piece. I was sure that times like this would continue forever. Or so I thought.
ねえつづら、前から聞きたかったの。
何?
ちょっとショックを受けるかもしれないから言葉を選んで話すわ。
Wait, I just realized I need a screenshot to say I'm finally in the route. Give me a second. Give me a second.
いらっしゃいませ。
Sorry, that was just an excuse for me to hear Reina say that. Anyway, let's continue.
誰?
Okay, let's go.
ねえつづら、前から聞きたかったの。
何?
ちょっとショックを受けるかもしれないから言葉を選んで話すわ。
そんなのいいよ。私とヒーローの仲だし。
一つ聞きたいのだけれど、ブックカバーやエプロンのマークは何なの？
ブックカバーはエビマヨ、エプロンはエビソテー。
あなたが作ったの？
そう、かわいいでしょ。
それ、ハサミあるからザリガニよ。
そんなバカな。
Tsuzura runs off toward the Toshokan. A few minutes later,
本当だー！
she comes running back.
これ、ザリガニだ。ザリマヨだ。
そうね、ザリマヨだわ。
私はずっとザリガニを食べてエビだと思ってたの。それともエビにはハサミがあるって思い込んでたの？
Wait, what's the thing about Mayo? You know what? I don't know, man. It's fine, guys.
今日もお客さん来ない。
そうね。
At this point, the lack of customers has become the norm. Seriously, if we don't get a few more people in here soon, isn't the shop in trouble?
そうだね。でもその方法がわからない。何か悪いところがあるのかな。
I try to think of what might be wrong. Well, I feel like there are quite a few things, but it has a lot of good points. So, it's a bit strange that no customers coming here. That's probably.
笑顔が足りないのと挨拶のせいじゃないかしら。
Hamayuki, maybe you should think about how you say things.
そうかも。両方ともあんまり良くない気はする。
She's actually convinced.
それじゃあ接客の時に笑顔をしましょう。
あれは疲れるから1日4回まで。
I like she gets that. Oh yeah, she does say that when the first time you meet her, but like, I like when she says it like that.
それじゃあ諦めましょう。
That was a quick decision.
やりたくないものを無理強いするのは良くないわ。それに十分なパフォーマンスを発揮できない。だったらやらない方がいいわ。
Sokka. Well, that makes
直
sense.
すべきは入店時の挨拶の方ね。いいえ、直すのではなく新しく考えましょう。斬新で美しい挨拶を。
いいと思う。2人とも協力お願いします。
Sure.
もちろんよ。今のメインの挨拶はい
らっしゃいませー。
ラーメン屋さんね。他には？
しゃっせー。
ガソリンスタンドね。別のものは？
コーヒー屋さん。
They really got Rhea going here. But it really does sound like her when she does it like that.
球場のビール売りね。
どう？
Do?
元気があっていいわ。
Eh?
ただ丁寧さが足りないわね。この空間に似つかわしくないわ。
Oh, she's actually starting to say something sensible.
あと斬新さやオリジナリティも足りない。
But it feels like things are about to head in a bad direction.
だったらどうすればいいの？
この空間は静かな雰囲気を楽しむ人も来ているわ。入店の後、その人たちをもてなすような一言を添えるの。
例えばどんな感じ？
そうね。時間は有限で、その時間をここで楽しんでもらうんだから。大事なひとときをお楽しみください。とか、そんな感じかしら。
That's actually really normal.
めちゃくちゃいいと思う。
Tsuzura nods in agreement.
そしてラシャセーの方ね。元気があるのはいいことだけれど、ちょっとこのままじゃね。
You're right. Aoyuki's opinion is surprisingly sound. I might be able to expect something good from her next idea
こ
too.
こでもてなすのは自分だということをお客さんに伝えましょう。つまり入店の挨拶はこうすればいいのよ。
うん。
What's it going to be?
つづらっしゃーせ
Ugh. Aoyuki, you occasionally show a sense of style that's far removed from beauty.
待って、もうちょっと考えるわ。
つづらっしゃーせ。悪くないかも。
Tsuzura gives a small laugh. Maji.
つづらっしゃーせ。大事なひとときをお楽しみください。つづらっしゃーせ。大事なひとときをお楽しみください。つづらっしゃーせ。大事なひとときを。
I just love Rina, man. I like what I heard there. She started practicing. Well, I guess it's better than just Shaisa. Yeah. It's not better at all. You should probably stop doing that, don't you think? A normal irashai is the safest bet.
どうして？これでいいと思うけど。お客さん倍増すると思う。
There's zero right now, so doubling that is still zero.
まあ、麦の言う通りよ。今のままじゃダメね。
言う通りにしたのに話が違いすぎる。
On that point, Tsuzura was correct.
この店がどんな店なのかを挨拶の中に入れるの。猫をモチーフにしたお店だったら ところどころにニャッを入れたり、そんなイメージ。このお店の特徴は何？
大豆。
じゃあ大豆が入りそうなところに大豆感を入れましょう。
Tsuzura thought for a moment.
つづらっしゃーせー。大豆なひとときをお楽しみください。
No way.
いいわね。これから大豆しか出てこないわけだし、大豆なひとときというのも間違ってないわ。これがいいと思うわ。
Yeah. Can we just go back to the normal irashai or at least irashai?
つづらっしゃいってこと？
ダメだ。
すごいね、麦くん。この方が可愛いと思う。
何？麦は偏差値8なるたの淡雪を超える気？
No, that's not it.
つづらっしゃい。つづらっしゃーせーよりこっちの方がいい。
No.
いいわ。すごくいいわ。これに関しては感服よ。
はい。
麦くん、すごいお店のこと考えてくれてる。
自信を持っていいわ、麦。
You think so? I didn't expect to be praised that much. Yeah. I can't let them get to me. Surely this is. As I'm thinking that, Tsuzura tugs on my sleeve. Hmm?
つづらっしゃい。大豆なひとときをお楽しみください。つづらっしゃい。大豆なひとときをお楽しみください。
No. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I actually thought she was kawaii.
麦、なかなかの顔してるわよ。
What a sight. I'm making such a bashful face that I'm even aware of it.
これでお客さん、たくさん来ると思う。
I wonder about that.
麦くん、今後お客さんが増えると思うから、今まで以上に来てもらってもいい？
Huh? In that case, I'll focus on taking jobs from Tsuzura's place from now on.
それは嬉しいよ。
Tsuzura said with a small laugh.
心が動いてるわね。
The greeting for customers because Tsuzura sai. I'm gonna call it here. For some reason, I'm so extra tired today. I woke up too early. I should get some sleep. I'm so tired. Oh, hiya, Rika, and I'm gonna be fucking. Oh yeah, see me nasai, Rika, because I'm fucking tired, man. We're gonna continue again tomorrow. If we're lucky, we're gonna finish Tsuzura's route tomorrow. I'm hoping we could do it, so we can move to Ken-san's on Thursday and get started with Koyumi's on Friday, and finish her route maybe on Saturday. And we can get started with Rui's next, then Rika, maybe late, maybe nighttime Sunday, and then we finish it sometime early next week, and then it begins. It begins, man. It fucking begins, man. It fucking begins next weekend. It fucking begins. You just know. My pace is really slow, but like I'm taking my time. I wanna breathe in and savor the Masamicho life, you know. Fuck, I'm so tired. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Anyway, I hope you guys are done watching. I'll see you guys in the next upload. Ciao. Oh, it's this close breaking Aikumi.
小さな種がそっと小さな町に落ちて咲いた ものはいつかこの手こぼれ落ちる。走ったその日に帰らない旅に出た。思いがけずこの街に来て君と出会って季節が巡るまた失って君が残したきらめき見つけたんだ守ろうこれにかけるけ遠くに影見つけ呼びかけた繰り返しが僕ら繋いでる風に揺れる方が眩しいここにいるよ小さな家のテーブルに一緒に描いたゴールデンフィールドいつまでも夜になって星になってゴールビーかけるけこの街で生きてゆこう微笑んできらめいてる僕ら繋いでる長い夢がやっと終わるそばにいるよゆっくりとしている私がここにいるよ好きだって好きだって飛び込んだなら受け止めてくれますか舞い散るこの葉を見上げて思うシンフォニーラブ君へと奏でる思いが真っ白に咲くよ色づき始めた空未来を染めてく二人で見たい真っ白色シンフォニーラブイズピュアホワイトリメイク4フル HD そして真っ白色シンフォニーサナエディション同時発売決定コミックマーケット100にてメインビジュアル初公開雨の音が窓叩くベッドの中で聞いたいつか借りた MD をローテーションしてみ